Welcome back to more Terraria with Brian. And since the last time I've done some work off camera, one thing you'll notice is I am wearing a mummy vanity set. I went over to the desert and, based on some suggestions, started doing some contamination work there, and perhaps we'll get a chance to show that off later. That's not what I want to do right now, though. What I do want to do now is, I guess in this chest, while I was over in the desert, I got a bunch of fast clocks, which give you immunity to slow. And I believe, from talking to the guide, I could actually combine this with another one of my... Oops! Every time I try to right-click on the guide, I always accidentally knock out that bottle. Not sure what to do about that. Fast clock can be combined with trifold map to give the plan, and so let's do that, because I'm pretty sure, I think I have trifold maps up in here, actually. Yes, here's some trifold maps. Let's use the quick one, since the warding one could be useful as a kind of defense capability later. But over at the Tinkerer's Workshop, yes, I can combine these two now. So let's do that, and that is also a material. Oh, and it's guarding. Not bad. Immunity to slow and confusion. Let's talk to the guide again. Oops, let's not stand on the things that are going to set me on fire. This, okay, can be combined with armor bracing. Weakness and bromer. I don't think I have weakness yet. I've got broken armor. Medicated bandage I have. The plan I have. Counter curse mantra. Silence and curse. I think I have one of those maybe. And the blindfold. I have the blindfold. So we're kind of slowly working our way up to this incredible charm thing that's going to get rid of all the possible status effects that we could have at once. But I'm still not quite there. We also still, from last time, I got another corruption key mold when I was over in the desert. It's too bad I hadn't hallowed it out, because then I think I would have gotten hallowed key mold instead. We still haven't played with the sniper rifle or the rocket launcher, but I'm just not in the mood to do that right now. What I'm really in the mood to do, as you can possibly see from my buffs, is go fight Terraria again. This time with this, whoa, with this incredible weapon that I've got. Oh, and we have a cyborg down here that we could talk to. I talked to him briefly off camera, and it seems like he also sells some more ranged weapon stuff. But I really want to head back to the jungle, fight another Terraria to get another jungle key, and mostly fight a Terraria with this new weapon, because I think this weapon will like tear him apart underground. And so I'm really curious to see that. So I'm going to go find another Terraria, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh my gosh, Queen Bee is awoken! One of my little projectile javelin things must have made its way into a nearby beehive. Unexpected. So now I'm fighting Queen Bee outside of... I wonder if it's... I think it was down and to the left was where I was aiming. Alright, well that was a very quick fight. Got a honeycomb. Have I gotten the honeycomb before? Material releases bees when damaged. Not sure if I have or not. Let's go find the... Unexpected. It could have been the star cloak too. Like, I've got so many, and it could have been my little shooty thing for my armor. I'm not sure what thing that's a little bit dangerous about all the stuff that I'm kind of carrying right now is I find that oftentimes I'll hear just like pots breaking in kind of like nearby rooms that I haven't visited yet. So where's the beehive? Like, do you guys see a beehive anywhere around here? Let's go ahead. I don't see one over here. I end up doing damage kind of off-screen that I'm not aware of. And so, oh, we got another KO cannon. Wow. It's a blood moon right now, and so I think it's the case that there's some more rare drops that happen during a blood moon. I really need an above-ground Hallow area at some point. But I could take advantage of that, try to get some of the rare Hallow drops, I think. I have no idea where the beehive is that we just broke open to summon Queen Bee. Moth. I don't know that I've fought this enemy before. It's got 1,000 hit points. It's almost like a mini-boss. It didn't drop anything. That's interesting. I don't know that I was expecting to encounter any new enemies. Alright, I think this room here is big enough that it could be a good kind of boss arena to fight Terraria. And there is a Terraria that's kind of just below me. It's a little ways down, but I'm pretty sure you'll kind of chase after me. And so, I think that's what we're going to do. Let me go show you. There's Terraria. And so, yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that. Oh, let me set up a campfire up in there. That's the other thing I need to do. Alright, let me get a few things prepared, and then I'll see you guys in a moment. We'll fight. Alright, from what I recall, Plantera spawns off screen, and so hopefully won't spawn in the direction that I need to go. Yeah, okay, it's coming up from the bottom, which is perfect, because I need to go up here, and so that'll give me some time. That's right, chase me up here, Plantera. Alright, I put the campfire up here, and now let's go ahead and buff. Alright, and I'm just going to hold down the button and see what kind of damage this crazy weapon does. Oh yeah, he's already down 4,000 hit points. This weapon inside a contained space against this boss, I think is like the perfect thing, potentially. Alright, how you doing, Plantera? Oops, I'm stuck. Alright, we're down, already down 10,000 hit points. Alright, it will get worse as we get to the later stages of the fight. But just all these little projectiles are just going and seeking him out. Alright, 15,000, he's about to change. There we go, he's changed. Let me go ahead and heal. Alright, I've actually taken more damage than I was expecting. I wonder, with all of these extra things... Actually, let's switch to the flamethrower for a minute. And try to take out all of his extra little hands. I brought plenty of gel along as well. Oh yeah, but this boss battle is going so much faster than the last one. Alright, and if I can knock out a few more of his little hands... Yeah, there we go. And 16 seconds until I can heal again. Alright, let's switch weapons again. Yeah, to this thing. 8 seconds before I can heal. Don't have to aim too much, because these things will seek him out. Alright, heal. Oh, nope, I can't heal yet. Heal. There we go, I healed. Yeah, we're gonna be able to defeat Plantera, no problem. Yeah, Plantera has been defeated. Awesome. And we got another temple key. Woohoo! Alright. That was really cool. I'm almost tempted to see if I can look around and fight another Plantera, because I want a few of these temple keys. Because I would like to get the rare drops to get the other thing. Deadly Grenade Launcher. Yeah, I think last time, did he drop a grenade launcher as well? It's one of these kind of range... Oh, wow! Awkward Uzi. 36 range damage. Looks like I'll need to reforge that. Very fast speed. Shoots a powerful, high-velocity bullet. Alright, we're getting all kinds of crazy, like, ranger weapons at the end of this. I assume we're getting near the end. Like, I think other than the rest of the dungeon and the pumpkin moon, I think maybe those are the only things that we haven't done yet. I don't really know. There might be other things I don't know about. But I think we're getting close to the end game. But there's some very powerful weapons near the end game. And I like powerful weapons. They're fun. Aha! Here's a beehive. I wonder if this is the beehive that we broke into before. I'll be really curious to see if there's actually still a bee, or the thing you used to summon, Queen Bee, inside here. Or if it's already been broken. Yep, it's already been broken. And so, this is pretty far away off screen that my crazy weapons managed to go and kill something. Oh, there goes all that honey. For anyone who knows, something I've been curious about, so we've got this section of the jungle here that I feel like it's been corrupted, but it's not by the corruption. But basically, rather than having the plant wall everywhere, there's kind of splotches of it, and rather than having mud everywhere, there's like splotches of stone inside. And so I'm curious to know if this is something like the corruption, or if this is just something in terms of how the jungle naturally spawns, or I feel like the jungle kind of like got eaten away over here, and I've seen this in a few places on the map, and I just don't know kind of what the story is. Ooh, there's another Mimic. You see him right up there? There he is. Hello, Mimic. I would like to kill you and see if you have any other awesome drops. Arcane Philosopher's Stone. Alright, I already have that. I do think possibly I have all the Mimic drops, and perhaps they didn't add any new Mimic drops in 1.2. I think they all existed in 1.1. Oh, there's another Mimic. Wow, it's Mimic City. Slow Magic Dagger. Yes, I already have a few Magic Daggers at this point. Thank you. Alright, let's check out some of these new weapons. I've got the Uzi, the grenade launcher, and the sniper rifle. And it appears the grenade launcher launches these rockets that I got. Small blast radius will not destroy tiles. And so I guess let's try that first. Alright, and once again I'm going to take off my pants so that my so that my armor will not be firing at enemies, and I can just see just what the grenade launcher does. Oops. Alright, that exploded off screen. If I hit somebody in the face with it, will it explode? Yes, on impact. 124! Wow! And does it kill a bunch of bad guys if I manage to get a cluster of enemies together? Let's try that out. I think it hit multiple guys there. Yeah, it definitely hit multiple guys there, because I see some of them are damaged. Alright, so that's kind of fun. It's a different weapon. And then how about the Uzi, which has a bad modifier on it, so we could always reforge it. Alright, so it's shooting the meteor shot. And how does it compare to the other guns that I have? Not sure offhand. Alright, but that's not bad. And then, what was the other thing? Sniper rifle. So I'd expect that you could, like, shoot from far away with, like, high precision or something with that. What was its damage? I didn't notice how much damage it just did to one of these enemies. Let's go ahead and try to get one or two enemies alone. I missed. And yeah, the Star Cloak is firing at these guys. 264! Holy crap, hold on. That's maybe tons of damage at very slow speed. I missed. 318! Okay, so the sniper rifle is when you want to do a ton of damage and can afford to take a moment and really aim. Wow. 130. Alright, so the sniper damage... What was the stats on that? I'm curious. Sniper, 151 range damage. Yeah, I just failed to notice that. 151 is a number I should not fail to notice. That completely outclasses everything that I've ever had by quite a fair bit. Alright, so that's interesting. Alright, and I wonder if I should try reforging any of those things. Let's go just check out the reforge cost, just because I'm curious. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to use any of those, except possibly the sniper rifle could be useful in a boss battle. Oh, right, and let's talk to the cyborg. His name is Sigma. Sometimes I come off a bit. Get it? A bit? A bit! Because he's a digital being, or whatever, I guess, because he's a robot, or a cyborg, or I don't know. Alright, you can buy rockets. Rocket 111. I didn't see this before. I wonder if you can only buy this at night. Large blast radius. Okay. It only costs 1 silver. That does a fair bit of damage. Let's actually buy some of these. We'll buy 20. That's nice. Proximity mine launcher. 54 range damage. That has 73 range damage, and so I'm not sure, and it's not a material, so I think maybe the grenade launcher would still be better. And then nanites are a material for 10 silver. Let's buy 10 of them. And let's go talk to the guide and see, since these are a material, what we can make out of nanites. Hello, Seth. Tell me about nanites. We can make nano bullets. And we can make a flask of nanites. Melee attacks confuse enemies. I see, so they're a confusion kind of thing? Yes, causes confusion on the bullets as well. Alright, I don't know that I'm actually going to be using any of those things. But that's kind of cool. The sniper rifle might actually be useful, just because 151 range damage, that's just really amazing. And the Uzi, yeah, well, I said I was going to check out the reforging cost, so let's actually do that. So, if I wanted to reforge the Uzi... Oh, 1 gold. Yeah, I'm going to reforge that. Oh, except for I don't have any money on me. Let me go grab some money. Details, details. Did I stuff money in the safe? No, I've already cleared out the safe, so all my money's over here. So we'll just grab a little bit. And reforge the Uzi. Oh, got even worse. Broken. There we go. Keen Uzi. Extra critical strike. Alright, that way if we ever want to use it, at least it doesn't completely suck. The deadly grenade launcher is already good. The sniper rifle, how much would that cost to reforge? 5 gold! That's actually really cheap. Frenzying. Less damage and more speed. I would prefer more damage. Lazy is not good. Demonic. 15% damage, 5% critical strike, 174 range damage. Alright. That is a weapon that does not suck. I will keep that in my inventory. But I think I'll probably put away some of these other guns. I created the Mega Shark just to try it out. I really should have done it earlier in the game. It's an earlier game weapon, I think. And so I waited too long to create it. Alright, so I'll put up a few bits of inventory, see where we are in the episode, and see what I want to do next. Oh man! So I came to check on the desert, and I thought I'd done a good job contaminating these sections that I kind of sectioned off, but apparently I did not, and there was still some corruption inside. Let me show you what I did. This was kind of based on suggestions that I had that actually seemed like a really good idea. I basically dug kind of all the way down here, and so we've got some little tunnels down here. Let's kill off a few bad guys real quick. I keep forgetting I can just hold down the button on this weapon. So I dug these tunnels down, and then shot the contaminator through the walls to get rid of all of the corruption. But apparently I didn't do a good enough job. Oh, I want to try to kill... I've seen in somebody else's playthrough that rain cloud has a cool rare drop that I want to get. And so if we see more rain clouds, I want to fight them. Okay, so this section might be actually good. I don't see any corruption in the section to the left of me. Oh no, there's corruption on the bottom here. How did it get here? Let me recontaminate this area. Did I have some on the roof and I didn't notice? Down here? Well, I definitely have some corruption kind of all through here again now. So in any case, this is proving to be a difficult task to get rid of the corruption in any non-trivial section of the world. Alright, so let's go back up here, and I can basically show you what I did. That apparently I didn't do a good job of, which is basically grab the contaminator and then just go like that and hold down the button. And I've got enough spray. Let me go ahead and do it while I'm flying upwards, because it seems like you go at a slightly slower speed. And then... oh, hello, Antlion. And then we'll do the same thing on this section. Yeah, because this contamination goo, green gel, powder... whatever it's called, actually kind of lasts pretty fast, or lasts for a while. Like, even holding down the button, you don't use too much of it. And so let's try flying upwards and holding down the button and trying to really get that entire section free of corruption. And then I will try to add some Hallowed sand back to it. So this section seems like it might be good over here. Yeah, I've got some more Hallowed that's spreading over here. I wish there was an easy way to kind of look inside. Oh, here's some. Hold on. Contaminator. I'm pretty sure it can't spread across a 3-block gap, and so that's why these things are 3 wide and 3 tall. I think is what I've been led to understand. And so I don't think this corruption could spread like from below my feet to above my head over here. But I wish there was a way to kind of look inside. Can I look inside on the map? You can kind of a little bit. Can't really hover over anything to see for sure if there's any corruption. Oh, there's corruption inside there. Do you see that? I think I could see it on the map, unless it's just normal stone. It's very hard to tell what's stone versus what's ebonstone. Alright, but I've got some Hallowed on top here. Oops, alright. In any case, this is the work that I'm trying to do in the desert. I really want an above-ground Hallowed area. And I think, if I move the, what is she called? The Steampunker. I think if I move the Steampunker into a Hallowed section of the world, then she will start selling Hallowed goo that I can spray around with the contaminator. I'm just gonna seed some pearl sand right up at the top here in a few places to try to get the Hallowed spreading onto this little chunk that we just re-contaminated. But hopefully I'll get some Hallowed desert over here, and then we'll have some more Hallowed above ground enemies. I was just re-watching the video of this segment, and I realized some of what is going on, and we might actually be able to see it again over here. So you see how there's these vines that grow that are hanging down? There's also, in the corruption, like little vines that would grow on the dirt here that go up, the little thorny bits. And I think what was happening is the thorny bits were growing on the grass down here, and then the thorny bits would grow up, and then the corruption could spread up to this part. And so that's at least one thing that I think I was doing wrong that I need to fix. And so I think the best way to fix that is to replace the floor with a block that can't be corrupted. And I think I brought along 999 mud. I believe mud is a block that is immune to the corruption. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I guess we'll find out shortly. And so basically, I'm going to replace the floor of this area with mud and see if that fixes the problem of at least the corruption kind of growing up from below. Hey, we've got a hallowed biome over here. I've got the friendly hallowed music. So that is cool. I like this music. Alright, that still needs to spread a bit. And yeah, it's starting to spread over here too. Okay, that's great. And it still looks like these sections are staying... Oh, there's another mimic! Mimics! I'm finding them everywhere. Menacing cross necklace. Alright, I've already got that. I should check out if I sell the mimic drops. Maybe they're worth a lot of money. That could be useful. And I don't think it can jump across here, and I don't think I've seen it jump across here, because it's been... That side has been okay for a while, and it does seem like... I guess I haven't had enough time pass. Ooh. Oh. Did I forget to place a block here, or did the mud turn into dirt somehow via the corruption? I'm gonna have to hang out here for a little bit and make sure that the mud is actually... No! The mud is turning into dirt. Fascinating. So mud turns into dirt? Is that a result of corruption, or is that a result of not having any water nearby? Alright, maybe mud is not going to work as a block down here to prevent this then. I might actually go check the wiki and try to figure this out, because I would really like to have a section of Hallow, and I'm just having trouble with the spread. Alright, I'm back. It turns out that it is the case that corruption can turn mud into dirt. However, there is a block that you can see in my inventory that is uncorruptible, that I have plenty of, and that block is snow. And so I'm going to replace this with a layer of snow, and then I think we'll finally have a nice corruption and hallow-proof barrier. Huh, and I see snow falling on the screen as a result of placing the snow. So that's one unintended side effect. But I think I can live with that. There are some other blocks that are also uncorruptible. This is just one that I happen to notice. And also happens to be one that I have multiple stacks of, and so I have plenty of snow around. Light mummies! Hooray! That is the whole reason that I was originally starting on this project. Oh, and that might be a light shard! Yes, it is! Light shard! Hooray! Alright, that ended up being way more work than I thought it was going to be. But now that I have a light shard, and I have a dark shard, and I think I need some kind of souls to combine them with as well. Light shard, dark shard, soul of night, and soul of light. Oh, which I guess makes sense because light and dark, right? So soul of light are there, and soul of night are there. And now I can create the Tao of Pow. 67 melee damage, slow speed, strong knockback, has a chance to confuse. Alright, I don't even know if this weapon will be any good. I just saw it kind of early on, and then had the Dark Shard early on, and was like, okay, that's something I totally want to get. And then had never gotten the Light Shards in order to be able to get it. Alright, so let's go check out this crazy weapon. Oh, and it's hurtful. Extra damage. Nice. Interesting. It is indeed kind of a flail-like weapon. I guess let's head over to the corruption over here and kill some bad guys with it. Just because that is what you do when you get a new weapon. My map is not updating properly right now. You'll see in the top right-hand corner of the screen. I'm not sure what's up with that. Steam was offline, or I couldn't connect to it or something when I originally started up Terraria, and so I wonder if that's related. Let me take off the pants so that my armor won't be shooting. Oh, wow. 67, 70? Yeah, that does a fair amount of damage. And I think there's some other effect, or I saw something else happen, I thought. Maybe I'm making it up. I'm gonna turn off the mini-map since it's glitching out. Ooh, wow. My system seems a little weird right now. Oh, confusion! That was a little question mark above his head. I saw something crazy. It's a question mark above these guys' heads when they get confused. Alright, that's pretty cool. Without my armor bonus, I am dying. Yikes. Let's get out of here. Let's fly up into the air. Let's put our armor back on. There we go. And stay alive. Alright, so that weapon is at least a little bit interesting. I have plenty of better weapons, like this crazy thing that we got from the corruption key chest, or whatever it's called. And so, once again, that's another weapon that it seems like I got a little bit too late, and simply just wasn't available because I didn't have good enough areas of the Hallowed to try to get any of the rare drops from Hallowed creatures. But Hurtful Dow of Pow, it does 73 melee damage. It's actually fairly strong. If I hadn't just surpassed it with some recent weapons, that actually would have been a good weapon to have. But I will put it away alongside all of these other crazy flails that we have, and grappling hooks and whatnot. I guess these are grappling hooks. I'm putting it away in the wrong spot. Wrong location, Brian. Where's my other... There we go. Here's the flails that I have. So Dow of Pow can go live in there. So I'm looking at crafting recipes for Pixie Dust, and Rainbow Rod and Fairy Bell are here. And I thought the wizard maybe sold those things as well. Holy Water spreads the Hallowed to some blocks. You also need Hallowed seeds. I want to go talk to the wizard and see if he sold those items or if I'm completely making that up. I'm not sure if I should craft them or buy them. Oh no, he sells the Ice Rod. Bell. I wonder if the bell, like, is a part of the crafting item to make the fairy bell or something. I didn't see it in that list. Yeah, I guess I'm making that up. Let's possibly craft a few of these other items. Just because I have leftover pixie dust and unicorn horns that I'm not using for anything else. I forgot to ask. Unicorn horns. You can make holy arrows. And the rainbow rod. Yeah, let's craft the rainbow rod. Let me get all the inventory together. It turns out I don't have enough pixie dust yet to craft the rainbow rod, but that's not a problem, because as you may know, I have a section of Hallow where I could actually fight some pixies now, I believe. Alright, so we've got the Happy Hallow music going on. Do they only come out at night, or are they a daytime mob as well? I'm actually not sure. So I'll hang around here and see what enemies show up. There's a pixie. Alright, let me fight some pixies. I cleverly always store a water candle in the piggy bank. And so here's a time where I actually want to use it. Can I just set it down on the ground, or do I have to set the water candle on a platform? There we go. I'm going to set down the water candle. That'll increase the monster spawn rate, and so hopefully we'll get some more pixies around here, and this will be easier to collect the pixie dust I want. There we go. Hello, pixie. How you doing? You make a happy little noise when I kill you. While I've been standing out here, I found a great way to figure out when enemies are about to sneak up on you. I can just fire down into the ground, and then watch which way these little, like, homing missiles from this weapon go. And if there's any enemies nearby, they'll just seek them out. And so if we just watch... Oh, I just saw one curl around to the right, and that means there's a pixie over here. Oh man, this weapon just gets better and better. Oh, there they are curling. That means there's an enemy over here, yep. Alright, at this point I have enough pixie dust, so I guess we'll head home and try crafting that rainbow rod. Alright, rainbow rod, 64 magic damage. Casts a controllable rainbow. Let us try this thing out. Oh, bad guys, I want to hit you with the rainbow. Whee! It's controllable! It's like the magic missile superpower. Not sure exactly why it's called a rainbow. I would have expected it to be multiple colors. but it does seem to do a fair amount of damage too. How much damage did it do? Actually, it doesn't do all that much damage. But the controllable aspect is nice. You can hit enemies around corners, although I've already got a crazy javelin Scourge of the Corruptor weapon that shoots around corners and every which way because it just homes out on enemies. And so, once again, that was kind of a fun thing I wanted to try out, an item I've never had before. But it doesn't seem all that useful, so we'll move on.